All right, hi everyone. I want to quickly tap into keeping yourself safe in the salon environment, but also when you're home visiting as well. And one of the things I want to tap into today is this amazing product right here, which I've just ordered, and it's just came through the post, and I'm really excited about it. It isn't the first time I've used this product. I have used this product in the past. I actually lost it. But I am intending not to lose this one because it is slightly expensive. It's £99 for this one here, and you also have to subscribe on a weekly basis, and I think that's like £1.99, which is, once I get into what it is, it actually does is completely worth every penny. So this product here is known as the Buddy Strap. All right, Buddi, and this is it right here. Now I'm going to open it up. I've not even opened it yet, but this is it here, all right? And I'm going to read you exactly what this product is and why then it's so beneficial for us groomers, all right? So the Buddy Connect device connects to an app on your smartphone, all right? So you will probably have to download it on your phone, but your chosen in case of emergency contact will also have to download the app on their phone as well for this to be effective. All right, so it's the Buddy Connect app that you download. And what that then does is it allows you to have the ability to privately and securely message and respond to alerts. Now, what is the Buddy Connect? The Buddy Connect device is a GPS tracker software device which you wear on your wrist like a wristband. And it is designed to detect if ever you fall. And what happens in the instance that it detects you have fallen, it will send an instant alert to your chosen emergency contact. It will alert them to the fact that you have fallen, and it will also then give your contact your GPS location as well. So it means then that you're going to have help as fast as possible wherever it is that you are. And that's why you have to pay for a subscription. It's to keep that GPS activated so that it's constantly monitoring where you are at any point of the day. Now, for many of you, you will be based in the salon, so that's kind of self-explanatory, isn't it? Your next of kin will probably know where you are on a daily basis. However, what they might not know, especially if you're working in a one-to-one environment where you're a lone groomer, is they won't know if you have fallen at any point. Now, that could be due to just a basic accident, tripping over a wire, for example, which shouldn't happen because you should have risk assessed your environment. However, accidents happen. Or it could be in the likelihood that a dog attacks you, heaven forbid, or if the dog hits your face and knocks you out. These things happen more often than what you would think, and that's even with the use of restraints. All right, an excitable dog coming into the salon could easily knock you over. It's protecting you from the likelihood that you injure yourself and you fall. But what I really love about this product is it doesn't just work when you fall. You also have a facility on the actual device itself, which is called the panic button, which you can press at any point to send a direct alert to your next of kin or emergency contact, whereby they will know you're in trouble. All right, so that's a fantastic bonus of the product, where if you feel threatened, if you have been attacked, if you're not feeling well, whatever the case is, whatever the emergency is, you have the facility there to press a button, a panic button, which will send an alert to your chosen contact. It is a vital piece of kit for any person working in an environment that is potentially hostile, but it's also ideal for people who are visiting homes. So mobile dog groomers, for example, home visitors, for example. I visit many of my clients' homes. You don't know what you're walking into, but I have that aid on my wrist that I know if I do feel uncomfortable at any point, I can hit a silent panic button, and I know that my next of kin will be there for me as soon as possible. And if not, they will know how to get me help because they'll have my location there as well. So this device is lovely. It comes in different colours. So for me, I've picked the mint green colour. There's all different colours. You can also call from the app to help resolve your alert. So you can, if it was a mistake, you can quickly send a message to say, sorry, it was a mistake. You can also send a message to say exactly what the problem is if you're in that situation where you can. And you can also cancel your alert if it was a mistake as well. Connections can see your last known location to help resolve your alert. All right, so there's alert buttons here and here, and there's an indicator light as well to show whether or not that's been successful. So all you have to do is download the app, pair it with your wristband, inform your connections, and I think you can actually have more than one connection. So if you have got like a backup as well, for example, if it's your husband and he works through the day, you could have another contact who maybe is more accessible throughout your working hours to help raise the alarm and get you help if you need it. So the buddy device was actually designed for people with dementia and Alzheimer's, but I stumbled upon it quite by accident, really looking for a device that could help keep us safe when I was researching for the course. And I came across it and I tried it out, and it was very effective. Now, I'm not saying that you have to buy one, but I definitely do recommend you buy one. Now, I don't endorse it. I don't get a commission for any of these sold. I don't have a relationship with the manufacturers in any way, although I would like to. But I'm basically just sharing this piece of kit with you because I believe that it's going to help you increase your safety for potentially hostile situations, but also for potentially dangerous situations as well. And it's number one, safety at the end of the day for us guys who are working relentlessly and passionately in what I think I've just activated it there. It was vibrating. So yeah, so this is it. So I'm going to just take it out the box next. Very exciting. I've kept it so I could do this thing with you all here and now. So this is just one of the ways we can keep ourselves safe, all right? So here it is. Oh, crikey. I can't get the box out for the charger. There we go. Okay, so it comes with two boxes. So this is all your connected devices. So that's your charger, and it's USB, and it's similar to a Fitbit, as you can see. You'll place the GPS part in the charger and you'll charge it via USB, or you can charge it via the socket as well, which comes with your socket applicator as well. But the most exciting part about it is the actual product itself, and it's not too unattractive. It does look like a Fitbit, but obviously the intentions of this is a lot different than the Fitbit. If I can get this open, I'm just going to tear it open to be honest. So there it's here. How pretty, if you can see it, how pretty is that? Yeah, so I'm going to put it on. And another thing about this product is that it can be worn 24/7. It is completely waterproof, so you can have it on throughout the grooming process from beginning to end. You can have it on in the shower, in the bath, at night time. It is designed to be on you 24/7 because, like I say, it was designed for people with Alzheimer's, old people with Alzheimer's who need to be monitored to keep them safe, just in case they wander off, for example. So this is the product now on. And I am now, a lot more protected than what I was 2 seconds ago. I feel more protected having that on, and I really do. So that is probably my top tip for keeping you safe. Obviously, when you're in the salon, you're going to want to try and risk assess your environment as much as possible to prevent any injuries from taking place. Now, there's things that you can do to keep yourself physically safe. For example, you make sure that any excess wires are all carefully stored away, or they are, put to the walls and nailed to the walls safely to keep your floor spaces clear from cables as possible. You want to protect your sockets with waterproof covers, making sure that they're all sealed completely when you're bathing, for example, to avoid electrocution. You have to also look at the ratio and distance between a socket and your hydro bath, for example, to make sure it complies with safety regulations, but your electrician and plumber should know that anyway. So they're all the kind of health and safety at work at procedures you have to make sure that you keep up to date. You have to continually get your equipment pat tested, for example. You have to make sure your fire extinguishers are updated and assessed regularly. You should have somebody coming in to do that and checking them anyway. You have to make sure your insurances are in place to protect your building, to protect your equipment, to protect yourself and your own public liability insurance, employer's liability insurance. And these are just all the legislation that you should have done anyway, your level 2 and level 3. And when it comes to dogs, many groomers have this false sense of security that using handling devices and restraining aids guarantees safety and control, and it doesn't. All right, so we have to try and employ more of a communicative, cooperative and consent-based practice, because communication is the key to feeling safe. And when a dog feels safe, he's less inclined to escalate in behaviours and show aggression and the behaviours that we deem dangerous. All right, so it's not so much about adding on physical handling restraints, it's more to do with enhancing our knowledge of how to communicate safely and how to prevent that dog from feeling in a way that makes him want to fight against us. All right, but again, we go into that in more detail throughout the course, and there are units specifically designed to target that type of approach. The other aspect of safety is client interaction safety, so making sure that you keep safe in the company of strangers. And like I say, the buddy strap is a fantastic tool for igniting a panic button. It's far better, I would say, than a personal alarm. A personal alarm will make the environment noisy, but if you're in a home, for example, you're not going to get anyone running to your aid most likely anyway, because you're in that home environment. They are their space and their territory, so they probably set it up that way if they were intending to hurt you in any way. Certainly would work in a more public place. So if you wanted to have a personal alarm for your own peace of mind, it's certainly something extra to have there, just in case you do come across a conflict in any way. But having this buddy strap is definitely going to give you some added peace of mind that you're going to be able to contact help silently without alerting it to the person who is making you feel threatened. But also being clear on what is acceptable behaviour as well. Always having a comfortable distance between you and the client. Always making sure that you're coming across empathetic and not condescending, and being able to try and keep calm in situations where there is a wee bit more heated debate or arguments about to ensue. So making sure that we remain professional, empathetic, but also firm in our knowledge and understanding, to just make sure that you know that you are an authority, and that just because the customer says so doesn't necessarily mean that he's right. So being consistent with your values and things, and being clear from the very beginning of what that client should be expecting, should prevent conflict arising. If it does, it's very easy to become really upset and to become defensive. So it is trying to just take a step back and using your gestures to show that you are not comfortable with the way the conversation is going, and that we can deal with things in a less hostile manner. There's complaint procedures in place for clients who are maybe not happy with a service, and being able to advise them of that process will help to diffuse a situation. Your safety is the most important aspect, hands down. Number one priority, your health and safety. If you do not feel safe, and if you're not fit and able, then your dogs will suffer, and also your entire business will suffer. So it's knowing how to read your own body and have a very stringent routine when it comes to what you're comfortable with. Never ever feel like you have to do anything out of peer pressure or pressure directed to you from a client. You are in control of your business, you're the authority, and you're there to ultimately do your job as safe and as efficiently as possible. All right, so I hope that was really handy. If you do want the link to the buddy watch, then let me know, and I will send that to you when you need it. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Stephanie Zikmann, and you can find more information and webinars via the Holistic Grooming Academy Limited. So just look that up on Instagram or online and you will find us there. Take care, and I will talk to you soon.